Hi guys!
Hey, Coach Rob here.
And Coach Kaili. We're back again.
We're back.
So this is our third shelter-in-place workout. We're really excited. It's super jam-packed. We've got everything, pretty much a full body workout today. Reminder, you have your pause button. If you need it at any point in time, go ahead and hit pause. Rob will give you a rundown of what we need really quick reminder. If you want music to play while you're going through this, add it in there. Like, we have restrictions where we can't have music. Bring out your own playlist. Get in the groove. Okay, Rob, you want to tell them what they need for today?
All right, yeah. For today, you're going to need your resistance band. You're going to need a chair, a nice sturdy chair you can sit in and use if you're going to lean into it. Maybe a yoga mat if you don't have a soft rug or something. Here we've got a mat. Because this concrete floor is pretty hard back in this room. Something to add weight. I've got a 10-pound sack of rice.
Woo!
So you can use a sack of potatoes, a sack of rice, a jug of something, whatever to add some weight. You're going to need it on a couple of the exercises. And last but not least, we're going to do some payloft stuff, some balance stuff, and some lateral side resistance instead of payloft. I'll use that. So, I've got a heavy table. I got a table here. Whoa.
Sorry.
We dropped our phone. So I've got a table here. I've looped this thing around the edge. So I can do pullbacks, I can do my peel-offs, and I can do a peel-off sit stand. So for the first round, you're going to need a chair and something to loop that around. So if you need to put it on pause to get set up, do it now. I'll be right back.
And you guys can also, so I have, depending on like what type of a couch you have, I'm just gonna adjust the camera back. Depending on what type of a couch you have, you might be able to loop the band around your couch leg. If you have a post inside of your house that you can use, wonderful. Rob is just getting set up for round one. And then of course, if the band looping it around something isn't an option, you can always just grab some canned goods, weights, and use those in place.
All right.
Yeah.
So, here we go on the peel-off.
Oh, I gotta warm them up.
Oh yeah.
I've got to warm you guys up first.
Yeah,
we're just so excited to kick you guys off. So let me get our timer going. 5 minutes. So we're gonna start with the step jacks. Hands all the way up. Alternate your feet going in and out. So go right out, left out. On the out phase, keep those going while I talk. When you're kicking out, that's when the hands go up overhead. If you feel comfortable already, full jumping jack. I'm glad that we remembered to warm you guys up because that's extremely important for every single workout. Core tight here, no curving out, no caving in, core really tight. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Good. Quarter squat position, alternating toe taps. This is actually gonna be in my round 2 with you guys. Something similar to this movement. Core tight, quarter squat position. Push your butt back, almost like you're about to sit into a chair, but it's a quarter squat, so we're not too low yet. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Good. Jump ropes. Hey. If like tension is a little too much on the knees to get fully off the ground, you can just go like more of a calf raise, jump rope. Still pretend like you have that jump rope in your hands. Loosen up the shoulders at the same time. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Feet wide, hands wide. T-choppers, opposite hand towards the opposite toe. Just reach as far down as you feel comfortable. If it's more here, that's fine. We don't want to pull any hamstrings. We're just trying to loosen the hamstrings up. Get a little more range of motion on every single one. As you guys notice, we've got a new back wall, the quarantine challenge. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, wrist shakes. If you feel comfortable, add an ollie shuffle. Hey. Trying to get the wrists nice and loose, forearms nice and loose. 3, 2, 1. Standing butt kickers. Try to kick the glutes if you want. Chin to cheek with the arms. You guys know I'm a really big fan of the runner technique with the arms. If you feel comfortable, for 12 seconds, full transition. Hey, really light on the landing, soft on the landing. We always want to protect our knees. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Chest fly with arms. We're going in and out, alternating. You can have a nice square stance. You can have more of an offset stance. I want you to try to face your palms away when you're hugging. Palms away on the out face. Palms always away. If you can. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, this is a 3 tap stretch. Feet a little wider than hip width apart. You're gonna tap forward, center, backwards. Bring it up, reach it side to side. Repeat. You don't have to all touch the ground all the way. Like if this is range of motion right now, going towards the ground, that's totally fine. Just trying to loosen up those hamstrings again. Loosen up the obliques on the reaches. Front, middle, back, all the way up, side to side. Let's go at least one more. We'll get a side view in there. Front, middle, back, all the way up. Reach. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, let's shadow box just a little bit. In your stance, nice jab crosses. Try to focus on like full range so we know these are T-Rex punches. T-Rex punches are never gonna win in a boxing battle. They might win if they clamp hold of you with their jaw for sure. But in boxing, we want lots of range, lots of rotation, core really tight. 3, 2, 1. Let's go uppercuts and hooks. 2 uppers, 2 hooks. Trying to get that upper body nice and warm. Get our hips nice and warm. Core really tight on the uppers. Elbows up on those hooks. Let's go 2 more. Upper, hook, hook. 1 more. Hey, okay, high knees. We're so close. Standing high knees, option 1. You can use your hands as like a guiding factor of where to place them. Option 2, hop, step, high knees. Got a little bounce in between. Option 3, full transition. I love the runner arms, you know that. 3, 2, drive them. 1, shake it out, torso twist, elbows out, rotate side to side. We are already under 1 minute. So Rob is about to come and get you guys going in round 1. Extend the arms, let them fly. Let's reach up high. Reach up high. Like you're trying to grab something off the shelf. All right, straight across, straight across. Woo. 2 more. Down low. Like you gotta pick something up off the ground. Down low. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna end on shadow boxing in your stance. Jab, cross, hook, hook now. Jab, cross, hook, hook, reset. Last 20 seconds. We're so close. Add the 2 uppercuts. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Upper, upper, 12 seconds. I'll work my other stance. It wasn't the smartest idea for me to wear a braid today because it kind of whips around. It's fine. 3, 2, 1. Woo, okay. Grab some water if you need it. I'm gonna get the timer ready. Rob is gonna gear you up for round 1.
All right, so for round 1, we're gonna need that table and we're gonna need our resistance band. You know I love these things because we're working our leg strength and working our balance at the same time. So I've got this resistance band around the table leg. I've got it out here. The further I hold it out and have to keep it from pulling me around, the better. Arms are pretty straight out. We got it out here. All right, now we're doing a sit stand. We're just going one side. We're going down and up. Down and up. If you have to, when you go down, hold that thing with one hand and push off with the other if you have to. But I'd rather see you here. You can adjust the resistance by bringing it closer to your body. The further out it is, the more it's trying to yank you around to the side. So here we go. We're still working that sit stand. Let's try to get one more in. There we go. All right. So just slide the chair back. We've got the band already around that table leg. We're going to do rows. So remember, I'm in my boxing stance because this thing's going to try to pull me forward. So you can choke up on it. We're just going back, bringing those shoulder blades together and back up. Bringing those shoulder blades together and back up. Here we go. Bringing it together. Coming up here, when we do the sit stands going the other way, I'm going to have to turn my back on you. Sorry about that, but it's kind of hard to make it work otherwise. So I'm turning my back on you. I'm sitting in my chair. I've got my band out and I'm doing sit stands. And since I can't see the timer, Kaili's going to give me a clue when I'm getting close to the end here of the 30 seconds.
I gotcha.
So we're just going up and down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we're going back to those rows again. Here we go.
Woo.
So we're just doing those rows. Back and forth. back and forth, back and forth. After the rows are done in 10 seconds, we're still going to use this peel-off drill or the lateral resistance drill. It's named after a physical therapist that came up with this. So we're going now. We've got it out here again. This time we're just marching. Just march with nice high knees. Remember, you can bring it in for less resistance, take it out for more, because it's trying to really pull me around. Here we go. We've got another 10 seconds on this side, and then I'm going to turn my back to you again. Sorry about that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Other side. Turning my back to you.
Hey.
Not very polite. Sorry about that.
He's got eyes in the back of his head. Don't slack.
Yeah. No slacking. Nice high knees. Here we go. Whoop, whoop.
Woo, woo.
Rob Butcher. Whoop, whoop.
10
All right.
seconds.
10 seconds. Keep going. I just turned around so I can see you. You keep going on that same side you
5,
were.
4,
3, 2, 1. Okay, our active rest this time. You know, in the classes, we either walk the board that we put down, a little plank, or we walk a tape line. Just envision that in your head. You're just walking heel toe, straight line, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. All right, I'm turning my back to you again. Here we go. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Coach Kaili coming up next. Here we go.
Okay, so we've still got 20 seconds. You still have time for water if you need it. We're gonna work a lot of legs this round. So you're gonna balance on one leg, the quarter squat position, weight in your heels, loading up the posterior side of our leg. 10 more seconds, and we're gonna tap. We're going single toe taps. All of our weight is gonna be on that base leg. So pick one leg, put all your weight on there. We're going for 10. Tapping out 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to do with your hands. I seem to do the runner stance quite often. When you hit your 10, switch legs. We're just going to keep alternating. What I want to see though is I want to see as you're hinging forward, pushing your butt back, load up the heel, core really tight so no caving in. Keep switching every 10. You guys got to keep track. You should maybe be on a second set here. Hey, so we're going 45-second intervals. You've got time for probably at least 2 sets on each single leg here. When we come back to this, then we'll progress it a little bit on the next time around. You've got about 8 seconds. Finish them out, core tight, reaching nice and long, but not putting weight on that. We're just like tapping the water for 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're gonna give me side knees. You're gonna give me 4 side knees. 2, 3, 4, 4 rolls. This is a leg burner right here. Working our boxing rolls. Repeat, 4 side knees, elbow to knee. Kind of crunch those obliques, side abs to get them there in your stance. Roll, roll. Low enough on those rolls to get underneath the hook. If someone was throwing a hook at you, would you be low enough to roll underneath it? 4 sides, shoo. Lots of leg burn. Lots of oblique engagement in this one. You're almost there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, back on one leg. This time our toe taps. You're gonna tap front, side, back. Switch legs. Switch every 3 in that case. Front, side, back. Switch legs. Really just like if the ground was hot lava, you're just testing the temperature. You're not putting any weight on the leg that's tapping. Keep alternating. Core should be really tight here. Legs should be burning. If you need more of a challenge for the next 20 seconds, drop your base a little bit. Get a little more depth in there. A little more leg burn. Legs all day in this round for 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time we're gonna go with the knees. We're gonna go 4 squat pulses into 4 knees up the front. Last transition we did side knees. This time 4 squat pulses. They can be quarter squats, 4 knees in the front. Keep those going. As you throw the knees forward, if you can, steering wheel. Turn the steering wheel. Otherwise, hands up, totally fine. 4 squat pulses. Woo! 1, 2, one more, and then I have a little boxing burnout for you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Speed jabs. When I say switch, switch your stance. Switch, opposite, speed jab. You can move around if you got space. Switch. Let's go. Switch. 12 seconds. Core really tight. Switch. Use that lead hip to fire away. Switch. Try to still get full extension. Switch. 5, 4. Switch. 3, 2. Hey. Okay. We're going to go to the ground for the next round. Rob has you on the ground. So whenever you get down there, if you've got time, your active recovery, lay it on down. Side to side toe tap crunches. Still working the obliques from the side really quick. Reaching as far down, side to side on your feet as you can. And then Rob, he's gonna gear you up for round 3.
Okay, and on that one, if you can't go to the ground, you can do it in a chair. You can just reach side to side in your chair. Stay nice and straight though while you're there. So, this round, we're gonna be going to the ground or a chair. So we're gonna start out, we need our band for this first one. And you can do it in a chair. I'll demonstrate that here in a second, or on the ground. So I'm going on the ground. We're not started yet. We're just getting ready. So I'm gonna wrap the thing, this band around my knee. I can use one hand to hold it once I do that. So in 2, 1, our feet are together. We're flat on the floor. We're just spreading out our legs and bringing them in under control. Spreading them out, bringing them in under control.
I'm just showing so they can see your hand
it.
placement.
How about those white legs? Man, I need some sun. Here comes spring and summer. Let's hope.
Yeah.
You're getting blinded here with all this light and those bright legs. So, 2 and 1. Okay, so you could do that same thing in the chair, of course. So we're going to do a seated glute bridge or a regular glute bridge. So you know what they are. We're here. We're just raising those hips up and slowly going back down. Raising them up and slowly going back down. Not arching our back when we do it. If you're in a chair, the way to do it in a chair is you're here on the edge. You're coming out. You're just coming up and going back down. Raising it up. Coming back down. Raising it up. Coming back down in that chair. So we got a few more seconds here. We're up and down. So this one, coming up, we're gonna rotate our hip joints. And this is a nice relaxing one. You can put your hands under your head or whatever. I'm here with my legs straight. All I'm doing is rotating, keeping my legs apart, rotating my whole leg bone and everything when I bring my toes in. Then I'm bringing my toes out to the side. Then I'm bringing them back in again. Bringing them out to the side. And the purpose here is to get some movement in that hip joint. Here we go. We got another 10 seconds here. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right, now we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. One leg's flat on the floor. The other one's coming across our leg. And we're doing a crunch, just coming up in that crunch, bringing our shoulders off the ground, trying to bring that elbow up towards that knee. I'll give you another view of it. I'll give you another view. We're over here. You can do the same sort of thing in that chair. So I'm here, I'm just coming over. We're doing one side at a time now. We're gonna switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to the other side. Here we go.
Woo!
Woohoo! These are a burner. These are a burner. Getting those obliques. Also getting a little, I don't know about you, I get a little hip stretch in with this one too.
Yeah.
So I'm loving it. Here we go.
Go.
10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
and 1. So if you're on the floor, we're doing the leg squeeze. So just bring one up, the other leg straight, just pulling it to your body, getting a hip stretch in. So if you're in the chair, you got another alternative. If you're in the chair, it might work a little better. You can do the one where we cross our leg, come across, and then just pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off. Switch legs. Switch sides. Pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off. We got 20 seconds until the next round starts with Coach Kaili. Here we go.
So stay on the ground or in your chair. Your next 2 rounds are still going to be either floor work or chair work. We're going to roll it onto our stomachs. If you're on the ground, we're going high Supermans. You're going to go up, hold for about 2 to 3 seconds, bring it down. Here we go. Up, hold, 2, down, up. If you're in the chair, your option is to work more of the W, the squeezing back. We're trying to really relax. Squeeze, relax. I want you guys really focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades together from the ground or the chair. If you're on the ground, legs up as high as you can get up. Let's go for about 10 more seconds here. Up. How high can you get everything off the ground? Relax. Up. 2, 3. Down. 1 more. Up. 2, 3. Relax. Okay, we're gonna take it to the front plank. I'm thinking of you, Scott, on this one. I know how much you love these. Front plank, either from the feet, from the knees, from the forearms, or the hands. In 3, 2, 1. Front plank. You can plank high. You can plank low. From the knees. Whatever challenge you want in the front plank here. If you're on your chair, holding this plank position, knowing that we're gonna go back to the seated position. Today I've been doing basically 2 exercises, back and forth, 2 different times. Core really tight though. So if you're on your forearms, shoulders over top of the elbows, yeah? If you're on your hands, shoulders over top of the hands, hips up, core tight. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You can hit child's pose for just a second if you need. We're gonna go back through that one more time. So this time, into the Superman position on our stomachs. We're gonna hold it for 5 seconds this time. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. You're gonna pace yourself. Again, if you're in the chair, sitting down, contract. Get that same contraction in the back that we're getting from the ground. Back, 2, 3. Let's see if I can even count. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. You've got 10 more seconds there. You guys try to get at least 2 more in. Woo, keep breathing in between. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time for the front plank. It's 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Front plank. From the side view. This is what I mean. If you're on your forearms, our natural tendency is to bring our weight back. Push it forward. Shoulder over top of the forearms. If you're on your hands, shoulder over top of the hands. If you're on the chair, try to get your shoulder over top of shoulder over top of the hands. Same thing. Right here. Holding, core tight. I'm gonna make you guys count down with me on the last 10 seconds. We're at the 15-second mark. I want you to be like screaming and shouting in your home. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, wait. Your active recovery. Hopefully you were counting with me. We're gonna go hands and knees. We're gonna go cat-cow. So rounding in, curving out. Pick a breathing pattern. In through the nose on one, out through the mouth on the other. Just get the abs to stretch out. Get the low back to stretch out. Keep that going. Grab water if you need it. 1 round left. And Rob is going to gear you up for it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Coach Kaili. Isn't she great? I mean, she's fantastic. We're so lucky to have her in this program. So, what we're going to do, you're going to need your weight. I've got my bag of rice here. This is a burner, but it is the last round, and we're going to do our stretches. Our warm down is going to be a bunch of stretches in a chair. So you'll get the rest, I promise. But for this, what we're going to do, we're going to start doing something called roof on fire. So what you do is 1 push-up, and then you come up. You grab your weight, your bag, in this case, my bag of rice. I do 1 overhead press with it. I do 1 push-up. I come up, and I do 2 overhead presses with it. You get the idea. Each time I do a push-up, I'm coming up and doing an extra overhead press. I'm building. Now you're building up. We're getting ready to take a break here and do something else. Okay, so I got my thing and I'm here on my knees. If you're in a chair, that's all right. You can stand up or whatever. We're doing an archer row. So I'm out here just like I'm shooting a bow and arrow, but I'm pulling back. Back nice and straight. I'm pulling back on that band. Pulling back. We're just doing one side at a time now. Here we go. Pulling back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember which side you were on? We're going back to our roof on fire. Pick up where you left off. I left off, I think, at 4 pushes.
Yep.
So here we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though that's a fairly light weight, it starts getting heavy. There's my push-up. Now I'm doing 6. Got to squeeze it in. I got 6 seconds left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back to that archer row. So we're here. Arms straight out. Got the other one choked up. Pulling it back.
That's cool.
Okay. Let's see. We got 15 seconds left on this. Pulling it back. Guess where we're going after this? I think you know. We're going back to the roof on fire. Where did I leave off? I think 7, I think, yeah. So we're back there now. So I've got my 1 push-up. I've got to do 8. 1, 2, count them off loud. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going back down again. Here we go. There's my 1 push-up.
Get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so you get to take a little break now. Not a total break though. We're here and we're in the crawl position. We're just doing donkey kicks. I'm doing 2 with one leg, 2 with the other. And on that one, we're keeping a nice straight back. We're just coming up, coming back down.
Good. 6 seconds.
Kicking. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Woo!
All right, so I promised you a little break, and we're going to get one. We're going to do some stretching, and we're going to do our stretching in a chair today. So, I don't know. It's still stretching in a chair is still you're able to get a really nice stretch out of it. So in some ways, there are a few different movements where you can get a better stretch sitting in a chair than you can otherwise. So I'm gonna put my thing here because I'm old. I can't remember more than about 3 things at once, and I've got about 10 things on the list. So we're gonna start by making sure we're sitting upright. So our head is up and back. Our shoulders are back, but they're also down, relaxed. My arms are at my side, and my feet are flat, and the floor kind of lined up with my hips. And from here, right now, what we're gonna do is start a W stretch. So I'm bringing my arms up, I'm pushing in, coming slowly out, bringing those shoulder blades together, make sure my head's nice and high, my chin's high. I'm holding it for a few seconds and coming back in. And you can work this at your own pace. I push them together, I bring them back out. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, getting a nice stretch in as I do it. Coming in again. Pushing, coming back out, nice and straight. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We can get one more in. We got 5 seconds left. Let's get one more in. 2 and 1. Okay, we're going with an overhead reach, so we're sitting nice and straight like we were before. Feet under us. Arms are here to the side. My thumbs are facing out. We're just coming right up as high as we can reach over our head. Make sure we keep our chins up when we do it. And back down. Just up and down. Kind of like we're doing the wave. Only our hands, we're not doing it like that. We're having our thumbs facing the back wall when I'm all the way up and face in front when I'm all the way down. All right, so right now we're here shaking it out. We're just doing shoulder rolls. Let's go forward first. We're just bringing them up, going back down, rolling them. Nice big roll with those shoulders. Coming around. Let's go backwards now. Yeah, well, that feels good. That one feels really good to me. I don't know about you. So next, in 5 seconds, we're gonna work on our neck a little bit, or begin a sequence on our neck. So on this one, we're gonna do the chin thrusts. So I'm here. It helps if I put 2 fingers on. I've got my head all the way back, my chin tucked in. I'm even from the side, will be a better view on this one. So I got it all the way in. I'm just pushing it all the way out. Coming back, pushing it all the way in and all the way out, all the way in, all the way out, back and forth, taking it all the way in, all the way out with those thrusts. And we're getting ready to transition. Since we're here, let's do a swallow drill. Let's do the one where we stick our tongue out, trap it between our teeth. Further your tongue is out, the harder it is to swallow. We're just gonna pretend like we're swallowing a big old ping pong ball. All right, let's do it. Yeah, trapping it, swallowing. Getting a little more saliva together. Yeah, nice big swallow. So, taking it to the next yes-no drill now. Arms off to the side again. We're just going all the way down and all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. If on any of these neck drills or back drills, you get any kind of sharp pain, stop doing that particular drill. You know, you can feel a little bit of strain and a little bit of stretch, maybe even a little bit of muscle soreness, but you don't want to feel a sharp pain. Now we're going to our no drill. So remember, we got to have our head nice and high, posture nice and straight. We're just going to one side, a big no. Mine locks up on this side, so it helps me if I just go over that side and just apply really light pressure with 2 fingers. But just get it a little further. And I can do the same thing the other side if I want. Just a little further. Back and forth on that no drill. Back and forth, back and forth. Now, we're moving to a side reach. And this one, you can do it just like this, reaching as far down as you can, but you get a better stretch in. This is the challenge drill. One arm's up overhead, the other one's moving to the side. So we're just working one side right now. Oh man, I feel that. Boy, do I feel that. So just reaching as far as you can. Hopefully you can reach further than I can. Here we go, back and forth. We're getting ready to switch sides right now. Other arm goes up in the air. Oh man, this side's worse. Oh, feels good though after I'm done. Here we go. We got about 15 seconds left here. Moving through these, trying to stay loose while we're locked up in the house. Hopefully you guys are getting out a little bit to walk in a park or something. Make sure it's not crowded. Make sure you can keep your distance. But outside is safe as long as you're not on top of other people. So that was our side reach, both sides. Now we're doing a bend over back stretch. We're almost done. We're just stretching our lower back, bending down. I can even loop my arms around my knees and just put a gentle pull in. Just pulling it, feeling it in that lower back. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth as always when we stretch. We got 5 seconds left on this one. Okay, great. So remember, we're gonna take it out. We don't have a lot of time now. We're gonna take it out. But remember, after we take it out, do your finger drills on your own. You twiddle your thumbs, do the tabletops, whatever you think you need. Do those for your finger drills for your small motor skills. So, let's see, what do we want to say? Oh, we'll be back. We're going to be making some more of these. We've got some other ideas we'll be hitting you up with to try to keep in touch and try to stay a little closer. We're going to try to work in a kind of a dynamic get to know you here. We'll see how it works and go from there. So, unbelievable Coach Kaili and kind of mediocre Coach Rob. Here we go.
He's the best.
All right. 1, 2, 3, fight back. All right. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe.